The Mincha Shmona Esrei of Shabbos is Atoy Echod v'Shimcha Echod Umi Kamcho Yisrael Goy Echod Ba'aretz. You're one, your name is one. And who's like Klal Yisrael? One nation in the world. What is the oneness of Hashem mean? That he's different, that he's elevated, that's Kodosh. What does Echod mean? So we understand there are different Echods. The Echod, the fact that Hashem is just one, not made of components, that the Rambam stresses. Another aspect of Echod that we find in the Rambam, Echod, that there's nothing that compares. He's in a league of his own. The fact that Hashem is just the everythingness, not finite in any way, it makes him just so totally different than everything else. The Shimcha Echad, anything we can say about Hashem is just different. Umi Kamcho Yisrael Goy Echad Ba'aretz. The same thing goes for Jews. What does that have to do with Shabbos? What we've been discussing. Only the Jewish nation can join Hashem in his rest. Only we can do that. Does it appreciate what Shabbos is? If it's a day off, what? No other nation can have a day off. If rest means a hammock, the rest of celebrating the perfection of the world, the rest of really being able to appreciate that Hashem created a perfect world in its entirety, which of course, without the spiritual element, there are many problems we've got. If we understand that what seem to be the imperfections of the world are there for the sake of giving us the opportunity to be responsible, to rise to the occasion, then the world is perfect. And on Shabbos, we're able to look at the world that way. The world is perfect. Its imperfections afford us opportunities. They're all a setup. They're there for us. Those imperfections in the world are what make the world so perfect, because there's purpose to our being here. We are the people that can understand. We are the people that can understand. Why? Because it's not just intellectual. It's an attitude that permeates every aspect of our behavior. We live with the mitzvahs, when we're supposed to get involved, how we're supposed to get involved. When do you have bitochen? The depths of understanding in our emunah, in our study of halacha and the principles of it. And yes, we are the people for that. It began in Egypt. The culmination was at Har Sinai. That's where we became that people. So on Shabbos, we did this when we spoke about the Shachar Shmona Esrei. On Shabbos, part of the appreciation of the perfection of the world is the appreciation of whom we are. Part of what we're celebrating on Shabbos is being Jewish. Part of celebrating celebrating Shabbos is celebrating the godliness of the Jewish nation. Because only we can join him in his rest. That's the beginning of the Shemona Esrei. Second element of it is all about rest. I guess we'll talk about that tomorrow.